Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. Match day. Here above you can see how long before the kickoff of the game, Napoli versus Juve. The team is already there, they traveled yesterday, they arrived yesterday night, already controversy. Serie is back. Serie, we love Serie, isn't it? With all the controversies around Juventus, with all the hate towards our beloved Juventus. Yesterday the fans of Napoli were already insulting Juve. It is what it is, guys. We are used to it, and that's why we have to win. No excuses. We know that half of the team will not be there. We know. Do you want some names? We can say Arthur and Caio Jorge, because they are injured, and that's already 2 players. Then we have Dybala, we have Cuadrado that even have a stomach flu. On top, we have the 2 Brazilian ones, Danilo and Alexandro. We have Bentancur. We have Federico Chiesa. On top of that, it's already 8 players. Ramsey is there. 8 players will miss, and not bench players, but really players, number 1 players. So hello to Ali. Ciao Ali. Ciao Supit, who's saying hope Juve will win. Love from CR7 fan. CR7 will start today with Manchester United. I don't know if he will start the game or not, but probably yes. We know that Cristiano Ronaldo, when he plays, he starts. But that's another discussion. Ciao Max Sortolano. Ciao. Che dice ciao Beppe, ciao Cyril. Giuseppe, today is my birthday and I really don't want to lose today. Guys, Juventus, for Cyril 11, we have to win. Happy birthday, Cyril. Happy birthday, maybe. And hopefully at 8 p.m. when we will do the post-game live, you will have a big smile. Hopefully you can win. Mr. is saying ciao Brozev. It's a bit a mix between Brozovic, but I don't like Brozovic. He's a Inter player, and Joseph. I accept. Ciao Steph, or Ste98, Ste98 che dice: ciao Beppe, mi piacerebbe un sacco vincere perché ho visto alcuni video scandalosi di tifosi napoletani comportandosi come delle bestie con i nostri giocatori. Ste98 is actually repeating what I was saying in the beginning, in the intro of the video, that he wants to win. Not only because of the 3 points that are crucial, because I have to repeat it, 1 point out of 6. So it's a crucial game, because then we will have to play in Champions League, and then we have Milan. It's dangerous. We have to win. But Stan98 wants to win also because how we were welcomed in Napoli, with some really disgusting welcome, some chants towards Keane, some racist chants. It's not about keen or not keen, it's just Napoli fans and a part, and not all the Napoli fans, and let's not generalize, but the ones that were there were really disgusting people, and that's why Stay98 wants to win. I want to win as well, I want to show it. The people missing could be starting 11 with Pinsoglio, Maybe yes, who knows? No, Szczesny will play, absolutely yes. Ciao James, who's saying I am a United fan. Prepare yourself, in less than 2 hours you will start. Ciao Hassan Shi, my great friend. Ciao Alex Kaiser. We can't lose. They called us a virus. They called it. They put a banner in their stadium, in front of their stadium. And the Napoli fans are obsessed with Juventus. They are totally obsessed. I will tell you why they are obsessed. Instead of encouraging their team, instead of motivating their team, instead of doing writing beautiful words, what do? They put a banner in front of their own stadium where it's written only worse than the virus is Juventus, or the worst virus is called Juventus. That's the thing. The worst virus is called Juventus. Disgusting. This is disgusting, guys. Absolutely yes. They call us worse than coronavirus. It is what it is. We have to win. Tactical video versus Napoli. Dalavert, my friend. No, today no. El Tactico. Why? Because El Tactico had really a lot of work to do. I told him it's okay, because the last time that we did the El Tactico videos last year, all the last time, we were losing until we stopped because Mo had a lot of work. And we started to win. Luckily, we qualified in Champions League. Then this year, we started with 2 videos. What happened? We didn't win. So let's see if we win today. If it's really more tactical with a really great insight that is bringing a bit bad luck to Juventus. Let's see. I don't know. No, jokes, absolutely jokes. Under Sofian who's saying Locatelli gonna score the winning goal today. You want my prediction? You want my prediction? I will tell you my prediction. But first, I want to do a poll. A poll to understand a bit from you. So, not about the goal scorer. Then you can tell me the goal scorer. But let's see. Prediction. Of course, Napoli versus Juventus. I will go really hard. We will be destroyed. They will win. I have 2 other options, a draw or Juventus win. 4 options, guys. They are now live with the poll. Let me know so that I can feel already a bit your feeling about today. Just to recap the planning, my planning today, so that if you want to follow what's happening, that you know where I will be. I will still be in front of the library. This will never change. But after this live at 5 p.m., so 1 hour before the game, I start on Juventus Twitch with the pre-game, where I will give already the lineups of Juventus, how we will play. We will have already a view. I will show some videos of the goals versus Napoli. I will explain also the story of Del Piero, il gol alla Del Piero, because a lot of people today, they are saying the goal like Insigne, il tiragir, but the real origins, the real goal is called alla Del Piero, because he scored the first one versus Napoli. Also, we'll speak about that, and then we do a watch-along for 2 hours for the complete game, of course, watch-along on the Juventus Twitch. After the Juventus Twitch, I go to the bathroom and then post-game here on the channel for 1 hour together with you. So, Julian is already saying, small win for us. Tarek is saying hello to everyone. Let's go. Ciao, Tarek. Anthony Schifano. Ciao, Beppe. Buongiorno. Buongiorno, Anthony. Buongiorno, Liam. Rest in peace to all the people that passed away on 9/11 in USA. We know that on the channel we have a big community of people from USA, from Canada, but from all around the world. It was a really disaster day, a sad day that will always be commemorated, always be remembered. Unfortunately, what happened there was a disaster. Shocked. I was able at the time to watch the television because I was already a big guy. You know, I'm old. Shocking images, of course, shocking images. And for all the people that were affected by it from near or from far distance or whatever, strength to all the people. And it's good that Liam was thinking about that. Faisal, how can we see you on Twitch? Is it in English? Yes, Faisal, absolutely. It is in English. The watch-alongs are always in English. And we start 1 hour before. It's really easy. You type twitch.tv/Juventus and you are there, and at 5 p.m. I will be live. Really easy. It's for free. You can join and you can watch us. Beppe, win for 9/11. But Davide, win for 9/11. We can say that Napoli has also because they are also humans and they are also affected by that day. I would not win for 9/11. It makes no sense. Commemorating, yes. Remembering, yes. But we have to win for Juventus, for the insult that we have. We have to fight for the 3 points. We have to show that actually Juventus is not the one that we saw versus Napoli. We have to show also that the injustice that the calendars did us, because we can speak about the injustice. Even if yesterday Massimiliano Allegri was really great in dribbling and explaining that we have no excuses, even if we will travel with Mattias Sule. Miretti. Write down Miretti. 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 Write down that name. Write down. You put it somewhere in a sealed bag, and in a few months, in a few years, we will speak about Miretti. Miretti. Write it down. He can be a real great talent. Guys, Miretti, I will tell you, a lot of people were speaking great about him. He's really young. He's really young, Miretti. Already played the pre-seasons with us, this pre-season. He's a young player, if I'm not wrong, he's 18. The guy is a midfielder. He has a really beautiful shot. He's great. Enrico Zambruno, official Juventus commenter, spoke about him to me. He said, Giuseppe, I followed him last year with the under-19. The guy he has the future. He has the future. He's a talent, incredible talent. He's already playing some games with under-23. Yesterday I was speaking with Guido Vassiago, journalist from Tuttosport, head of Juventus in Tuttosport, and he told me as well, Miretti, pay attention, Giuseppe. 1 + 1 + 1 + 1. It started to be crazy. Also because we saw him. We saw him in pre-season. So pay attention to Miretti. Me and my dad are watching from Australia. Forza Juve. Ciao Benji, and ciao to il papà di Benji, the father of Benji. Gianluca, McKennie goal for 9-11 today. Gianluca, this is something I forgot. I totally forgot that we have, for the first time ever since last season, USA player, McKennie. McKennie, I don't know if he has to score for 9-11, but he has to play good. If he will start, he will have to play good to let actually himself a bit... let's say, speak about him in good terms. Speaking about him in good terms, because the last 10 days for McKennie were absolutely not positive. I don't know what really happened. Juventus didn't speak about why, because he was already punished by USA. It's a affair with USA. Probably they talk internally with McKennie to ask what really happened. Yes or no? Pay attention, because you already had a problem at Juventus. We don't want this anymore. We have you in our team. You represent Juventus when you are playing with Juventus, when you are training for Juventus, when you are walking in Torino, you have the tag of Juventus, but also when you go back in USA and you play for your national team, you have the tag of Juventus. So bad publicity for McKennie is bad publicity for Juventus. When we are actually speaking negative about McKennie, we are speaking negative about Juventus, and this is a responsibility that Weston McKennie needs to understand. He is not Weston McKennie anymore. He is Juventus until the last day of his contract. He is Juventus, so he will have to show a bit more of being mature, and today we'll have to play for him for 9-11, because the American will watch. Absolutely yes, he will have to play for Juventus, and for the USA national team, absolutely yes. So I agree with Gianluca about that. Let's go and see actually here who has been called up. And people, Hassan is asking me first, why you wearing this shirt? It was the first shirt I had before going with, because today we will play with a home shirt. Even if we play in Napoli, they will play in blue. We can play in black and white, solid black and white stripes. I will put it on, because otherwise I will start to sweat. And today I have, I believe, 6 or 7 hours live. So I will change my shirt. But this one, it's a beautiful shirt, an old vintage Juve shirt that I still love. Brings me back to memories, brings me back to Del Piero, Il Pintoricchio, beautiful years, Roberto Baggio, big legends of Juventus, solid black stripes with Danone, with the 2 stars at the time, because now we have 3, near to have 4, pay attention to that. By the way, Calciopoli might be reopened, finally maybe we can have our 2 Scudetto back that they stole us. Let's go to the lineups, and meanwhile I will let me check and how you feel about today. So 46% of the people, the positive people, are saying yes, Juventus will win. Guys, you are really optimistic, really optimistic on the channel, 46%, but I did the same vote on Twitter, and 47% were thinking the same. So we see that the majority of Juve fans, they are still positive and thinking that we will win. 50% think that we will draw. They will win 21%, and we will be destroyed 19%. So it's still a lot. If you take 20% of 160 people, is still 16, is 32 people that are believing that we will be destroyed. And I understand, because look at the lineups that we have today. The lineups, we have Szczesny, Pinsoglio, Perin, the three goalkeepers. They are there. They had no international flight, so it's fine. Then we have De Sciglio, Chiellini, De Ligt, Pellegrini, Bonucci, Rugani, the winter Belgian player that will be there. Ramsey, that is back. McKennie, Bernardeschi, Rabiot, Locatelli, Kulusevski, Miretti. I told you, pay attention to Miretti. Morata, Keane, the first time of the welcome back of Keane, and then Mattias Soulé. Mattias Soulé, they call him Il Nuovo Dybala. The new Dybala, guys. The new Dybala. He is the new Dybala. Pay attention, don't go too fast, don't go too fast. And when I say pay attention, then we have that beautiful emoji of Beppe that says pay attention. I will put it in the chat so that you can see the pay attention emoji. Guys, I love the stickers. I have that passion for Juve, for stickers. Let me know what you think about the stickers. Then I will put all of them. So, okay, we have a general idea. Speaking about that, we miss a lot of players. I already told you all the South American. Allegri didn't call them up. Some are already in Torino, but they arrived in the night. It makes totally sense. Morata traveled. Keane traveled, Kulusevski traveled, Locatelli, Rabiot, Bernardeschi, McKennie, Ramsey was injured, Bonucci traveled, De Ligt, Chiellini, Szczesny. They all traveled. So we will have guys, it will be really hard today. I will be really honest with you. It will be really, really, really hard. What are the possible lineups that they are telling us? Szczesny in the goal. De Sciglio and Pellegrini. You know that I'm not a big fan of Pellegrini. You know I'm not a big fan of Pellegrini. You know that. Let's see what he can do. Let's see if the supporters that are screaming for Pellegrini, that are all telling me that Pellegrini is much better than De Sciglio. I don't know from where you know that. Maybe, I don't know, you followed the career of Pellegrini in the in the hospital of Cagliari, because every time that he was on loan, he was injured. So, I don't know. Luis is asking me, why aren't you a fan of Pellegrini? Because I'm not a fan of Pellegrini because how can I be a fan of a player that nearly never played? He didn't had the chance at Juventus. He played this season, by the way. He played the pre-game season games. Was not good. He was not good at all. The year before he played well, and then he went to Cagliari and he was injured. He was not really good. Sometimes he has these inventions that are okay, but for me, no, I didn't see enough to judge Pellegrini a Juve player. For me, it's not a Juve material. Then that doesn't mean that he will play, that he will never play good. But for me, he's at the level of a Frabotta. He really wanted to stay at Juve. Let's see if he can do well. He will not be in Champions League today. He has a big chance, guys. He has a big chance of starting, of proving that Beppe is wrong, because I have been wrong for Chiesa, I have been wrong for Buffon, I have been wrong from Jorginho, for example. Let's see if he can prove me wrong. Maximum of like, that would be really nice, because I don't believe that we have a lot of likes today. 60 is really not a lot. It's the half of the people that are present that are putting a maximum of like. Ciao Omar. So I'm not a fan. Adi saying Pellegrini is better in the offense, but defense positioning is awful. This is another reason. Why I'm not a big fan of Pellegrini, and why I understand that fans are loving a bit more Pellegrini, because they are thinking always about forwards. They are thinking about someone that is running, that is able to cross, and that is giving some assists. This is the new era of football. I know that the fullbacks, you love the Cancelos of this world. Pellegrini is not a Cancelo. You have differences between a Cancelo and Pellegrini, but he's also a guy that loves to go up. Okay, and that's fine, and I have no problems with a player that goes up. But if you want to go up, that means that you also need to be really great at defending, in positioning, and having, like, a great pace that brings you actually up and down without losing the focus when you are again in your defense. Pay attention. For example, what was his name? Dani Alves. Dani Alves was a fullback, a right fullback that was able to play as a winger. He was able to play offensively. But he was also great in defense. When he was coming back, he was a monster. He was a beast. Someone that had physique, that was strong, that has sense of positioning, and he knew what to do. Pellegrini, for me, not. For me, not. This is what I think. My great friend Elvin de France, on doit encore faire une vidéo ensemble, mon ami. On doit encore faire une vidéo ensemble. He's saying 3 points today. Ciao Beppe. Ciao Elvin. 3 points today. Crucial, important, difficult. Because I continue with the lineup. There are two possibilities. Or we play with 3-man defense. De Ligt, Chiellini, Bonucci. Bonucci in the middle, Chiellini on the left, and De Ligt on the right, with Pellegrini on the left, De Sciglio on the right, but people are writing it as a 3-5-2. If we play with these 5 men, 4 Italian, 1 Dutchman, that means that we play with a 5-3-2 today. Don't forget about the 3-5-2. Pellegrini and De Sciglio will play really in the back at the same level as the 3 men, so 5-man defense. That will mean that Juventus today will not actually accept to play, but they will defend. If we play with these 5 men, we will defend as that. We will park the bus. Correct or not, we will discover that after the 90 minutes, what the result will be. But Napoli is a team that has a scoring streak that is really long. A really long scoring streak. They are scoring since so many games. Let me check how many goals they actually scored. In 2021, they went scoring in the 27 games of Serie A. So in Serie A, 27 games in a row that they are scoring at least 1 goal. It's a lot, huh? That's a lot, huh? That's really a lot. And Napoli is also the team that conceded the less shots on goal this Serie A. In 2 games, they conceded only 14 shots towards goal. So they are playing great defensively. They are playing great offensively. We have to pay attention to Napoli. If we play with these 5 men, we will play a real defensive game. Don't expect calcio champagne today. Don't expect crazy things. If De Ligt is not playing, because these are also the latest rumors that De Ligt will not play, we will play with 4 Italian men since the start. And then we will play probably a 4-4-2 or 4-3-3, whatever. That's a big question. In the middle, the 3 men should be Rabiot, Locatelli, and McKennie. These are the 3 men that has the most possibility to start. In the front, Morata and Kulusevski. So if we play a 5-3-2, Morata, Kulusevski, with Keane in the second half. This is actually how we should play. There is not a lot of possible options, guys. There are not a lot of options. We have Bernardeschi on the bench. We have Keane on the bench. There are chances that Keane starts. Pay attention, I told you, to the young guys, to the winter that Allegri really loved in the preseason. Pay attention to Miretti and pay attention to Mattias Sule. That can be the Dybala of today, but we are playing versus Napoli, so don't put too much pressure on them. Does they have any Latin American players? Apparently, Ospina for Napoli will play. The goalkeeper, he arrived late, but apparently he will play, yes. Pepe, are you watching CR7 debut? No, I don't care. I really don't care. Will Moise Kean play? Yes, he will, but from the start or second half, I don't know. We have to keep hoping. If we lose today, it's looking horrible. We need our midfield to overperform, however bad it sounds. Keeping hope, Forza Juve. But Softic, it's a great argument that you are giving me here. I hope we win. like 46% of the people. I hope we win. If we win, don't expect a 3-0 or 4-0. It will be a 1-0. That's my prediction, by the way. A win 1-0, so 0-1 there, where we have a goal of Miretti. I feel it. 0-1 goal of Miretti in the second half. With un gol alla Del Piero. We are writing history, guys. But if we lose, don't start, and I'm speaking to all the people, don't start judging a team as Juventus. Because don't forget, 16, I'm speaking about 16 players, they were not there to prepare the game. They arrived yesterday and they traveled immediately to Napoli. They arrived late in the evening there. Allegri didn't have any moment because they traveled away. After Empoli immediately, he never had the moment to work with his team. So no moments to work with the team. No possibility to have the players because we are missing half of our team. Plus a Chiesa that is injured and so on and so on. Keane never spoke to his teammates. He will. That's why I'm not sure if he will start or not today. So, that's why I'm saying if we lose, it's correct, Softage. It's correct that if we lose, it's a drama. We can't lie. 1 point in 9 games, knowing that the next one is Milan. As a Juve fan, I would not be happy. The last time that we had 1 point on 9 games, it was versus in 2015-16 with Massimiliano Allegri. Then we won with a spectacular remontada, to say it with some Barcelona words, but 1 draw, 2 losses in 2015-16. So it's not over. It's not over if you lose today, but it's not looking great. But can we be angry versus Allegri if today we are not bringing 1 or 3 points in Torino? Can we be angry versus De Sciglio? Can we be angry versus because they are not starters? Can we be angry versus a McKennie? No, we can't. Today, if we lose, we accept it, and we think about Malmö, that we will play on Tuesday in Champions League. And then we try to forget the start of the Serie A, where we will have to start really the coming week. Hopefully we will not even speak about that and we will celebrate as crazy. But even if we win, and even if I will be out of mind if we win, I will be crazy. Even if that happens, calma. A win or a lose or a draw today doesn't mean a lot, to be really honest. It's a new project. The team needs to accommodate. It's true. The problem, and that's also the truth, and Marchisio was saying it today in Tuttosport. He said the same word actually as what I'm saying. Marchisio, this little guy, Il Principino, that I was honored actually to see and to speak to. But he was saying that if we lose, it's not a drama. It's hard, but the problem is knowing the Italy football world, the media, but also international today, because we are international. For a long time we will have some bad shit towards us, because people will take the opportunity to criticize Juventus, to mock us, to say that we are shit, that we are not good, that we are... So prepare yourself of a week of horrible drama, but try to be rational, saying that, okay, we understood, we know why, let's keep it tranquillo. It's not 2015-16 anymore. Other teams have involved. Yes, a lot of teams are better today than in 15-16. It's true. But in 15-16, we were also finding excuses that the Juventus was finished, that Allegri won the one before because he was actually copying Conte, and it was thanks to Conte that he won, and nobody was believing in Juventus anymore because the other one were stronger, and blah, 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 blah. It's true, the other teams became stronger with the time. I'm not saying you today that if we lose, I'm confident we will win. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm telling you that if we lose, and hopefully not, because I'm not trying to find excuses, guys. I want to win today. I want to win, whatever. Auto goal at the 96 minutes of Napoli that the VAR didn't really check that it was not even correct. I will accept. I will sign today. I will sign whatever. Whatever. Even I don't know. A goal di Montari, the goal that was totally goal and not accepted. This kind of situation today I accept. I don't care about beautiful game today, about whatever. I just want the win. But if we don't, it will be hard, but I will not give up. Guys, imagine we are the 11th of September. If I give up today, I stop the channel, I stop Juventus Twitch, I stop everything, and I stop watching football. And then I will start watching darts, because in darts, you play and then you can win. Stop, guy. Seriously. Ciao, Joseph. Ciao, Jeff. I don't care if other teams have evolved because they all become prime Barcelona whenever they face us. But that's also another really great comment. And it's true, huh? The players are saying it, and the players that are at Juventus that played in other teams, or ex-players like Alessandro Matri, that I spoke to also last week. No, this week actually. This week it was on the 8th. On the 8th, he was saying actually the same. He was saying we know what it is to play versus Juventus when we are in another team, and it's the game of the year. Amauri said it when he was playing at Fiorentina. There is one game, like the Champions League final. Bologna, Juve, it's the Champions League final for Bologna. Empoli, Juve, it's the Champions League final. They're finding these motivations, these stimulus to play great, and prime Buffons every time. In the goals, absolutely yes. So now it's also because of Juventus, but it's true that we have to face teams that are giving 200%. So if we are not giving our 100% because we are stronger than an Empoli, guys, seriously, then we lose. So we have to pay attention to that. Even if Pepe runs on the field, pitch and scores a goal, I will accept. Me too, but I don't think that can happen, guys. Koulibaly auto goal, guys. This was a memory. Mamma mia, what a memory! What a memory! I watched the game this morning a bit, the big highlights of that game for later. We start. De Sciglio was playing. He started versus Napoli with Maurizio Sarri. He start at a certain moment, is injured. What's happening? Danilo, first game, he entered because it's the second game, it's the second week game or game day. How do you say? It's the second game day of Serie A. De Sciglio starts, injured immediately. Danilo, first game of the season for him. He enters. It's a counter-attack because it was a corner for Napoli. Counter-attack for Juventus. They go with Douglas Costa. That is unusually on the left because it was a corner kick. He's running. And then next to him you have a Danilo. You have a Cristiano Ronaldo. Running. Danilo is more central. Cristiano Ronaldo more on the right. A pass, an assist from Douglas Costa. When they were already in the box, Danilo, boom, 13 seconds when he entered, and he scored already his first goal with Juventus. Then he did a shit season, we know that, but 1-0, then the 2-0, I saw it today, I forgot who scored, and then the goal of Cristiano Ronaldo, where he went actually to the supporter, and then he did the sign of the VER to say, because already he had a goal in the first game day that was disallowed and so on. It was quite funny. But then 3-3 versus Napoli because they came back. 1 goal, 2 goals, 3 goals. Mamma mia. Where at the end, Koulibaly that the year before, so 18-19, he scored in the Juventus Stadium, the 1-0, the winning 1-0. He scored a goal, and they were thinking that they were champions of Serie A. They were already doing, the fireworks in the street in Napoli. Folkloric peoples in Napoli, they celebrate immediately, and they are going into depression and anger also immediately. And this guy, the year after, when we are doing 3-3, and probably we deserved to lose that game probably after a comeback from Napoli from a 3-0 to 3-3. He scored an amazing goal. The problem was that it wasn't his own goal. This kind of thing happens, guys. 4-3 for Juve, own goal of Koulibaly. Ciao Mario, I'm coming from the future. We will win 2-0. Gol di Rabiot and De Sciglio. You know, Mario, that I had that feeling in the beginning of the week that De Sciglio would score, but I spoke a lot about De Sciglio. The guy scored one goal in his entire career. I'm not even speaking at Juve. I'm speaking about his entire career. It was a bomba. Let me know if you remember what was the team De Sciglio scored against. I remember. I don't know if you remember. Let's see if you have a good memory, a good Juventus memory. I remember the team, so I will wait if someone can find it without going on Transfer Market, without going on Google and so on. It was not Napoli, FIFA prediction, it was not Napoli. It was not Bologna, guys. But by the way, I will check as well, because I have my team. I will already tell you before I control, because then you will tell that I was lying. It starts with a C. The team starts with a C. Okay, so now there are not a lot of teams anymore. You can find them. So let me control if I'm correct or not. The first one that wrote it was Ninip Baranto, my friend, who said Crotone. Let's check together if that is correct. I think yes. Indeed, Crotone 3-0. It was a bomba, and he scored at the 60th minute. Juve Crotone. True, absolutely yes. Grande, Ninip, and then you had Mario that said it as well. Team South, Zerdecht as well. Youssef, no, it's not Cagliari. It's really Crotone. Crotone 3-0 for Juve, the only goal of his career. Then people were telling me, Giuseppe, I have a shit memory. Enlightened bus. I can understand that, but a goal of De Sciglio you don't forget, huh? Then there was someone else, I don't remember who, that was telling me, hey, Giuseppe, your interview yesterday with Guido Vasiago was amazing. Yeah, it was amazing. We spoke about Juve, we spoke about past Juve, present Juve, the Juve of the future, investing in young players with some experience and with some potential that are probably under 25, but already in the round of the national teams, where they are preferably Italian, but not obliged to. We spoke a bit about Mercato, the future Mercato, and two names are really close to Juve. That doesn't mean that we will sign them, but there are two names that are a bit completing at least some great checks. Do you know which two players Juventus is thinking and hoping that they can succeed? I'm not saying that it will happen, do you know? I know. There are two players. One with a really difficult name to write. I understand. But let me know if you know the two players that Juventus in this kind of optic are targeting. One even for the winter, one for the summer. Vali Bodenman was fast and correct. Tchouaméni and Vlahovic, absolutely. Tchouaméni and Vlahovic, beautiful signings. I think now that I can say goodbye to Paul Pogba, because high salary. And Guido was explaining me yesterday, Giuseppe, Juventus never said that they will never put big money anymore on a player, but they will limit also the salaries. A mistake that we did in the past. No cash for actually the player, for buying the player, but high salaries. We are doing the opposite today. Cash, yes, but with a lower salary. Tchouaméni and Vlahovic, yes. Supporters away, no, Napoli doesn't want to, so the Juventus supporters will not be able to travel. Probably you always have some supporters that will enter the stadium, like in disguise, but yeah. So when Juventus will score, you will hear probably celebration, but theoretically the Juventus supporters are not allowed. What about Zaniolo? Zaniolo, no. Zaniolo probably no, because he loves Juventus. He's a Juventus supporter. He would love to come, but he come from an injury. he starts to be again at his level, but probably if he will do good at Roma. Roma has a winning project. Today I was listening also to Mourinho, who was explaining it. It's not a bad project. So I don't know. I don't believe that Zaniolo is possible anymore. Kessié is already is refusing 6.5 from Milan. He's already a bit older and he wants a bit too much money. So I don't know. Don't forget, if he wants 8, he goes immediately in the top of Juventus with Dybala, with Matthijs de Ligt, with these players. So I don't think that we will go for a Kessié. And even if Pogba is for free, don't think so. Ciao Ayub. Ayub. A friend of my son is called Ayub. I love your channel. Big respect for you and what you are doing for us supporters. Serdek, Saleh. I have an amazing time. And by the way, I love your profile picture with Dybala and with Del Piero. But I love it. I really love it. And I feel also really great at the moment. I'm lucky. Look, this week I was with Marchisio, with Madri, with Barzagli. A few times ago I was with Ravanelli, with Torricelli. Yesterday I was with Guido Vassiago. I worked with Luca Monblano. I have a great friend like Romeo Agresti. I forget a lot of names. Giovanni Albanese. So many people. So many great Juventus kind of VIPs, and I forgot some, but what makes me proud the most is the community we have today. Look, we are speaking since 42 minutes together, and we have a really nice chat about what we love, about our passion, about Juventus, and these are moments that we only love, and I support. I was never thinking about that. How long? 12 plus 9. It's how many? 21 months ago. When I started, I would never have imagined that. So, thank you guys, not thank Giuseppe. Grazie to my friend Enlightened Buzz. You know that you don't have to on the channel, but thank you for supporting. It helps me towards my ultimate goal. You know what's my ultimate goal? My ultimate goal one day, I don't know if I will reach it, because next month, by the way, in 1 month, in exact 1 month, I will be 40. But my dream would be to stop working and do only this. Only Juve, but then with a lot more content, with so many things. That would be a dream. But grazie Enlightened Bus. Grande, my friend. I hope Beppe will get a chance to do a live with his GOAT. With Alessandro Del Piero, it's not easy, It's not easy. And Max Ortolano, my friend Max is telling me, when is Juventus or JB World restarting? This season we will not do it, Massimiliano, because I'm working for Juve. I have a real job, a full-time job that I have to do. I have my family, I have the channel, and I can't do everything, because JB World was not just we open the channel and we speak. It was not my channel, so that means that I'm giving actually my word, my promise to do something. You have to organize, you have to make a thumbnail, you have to call the people to come on the channel. It was a really great, amazing word, but probably I was not able to keep my word, and I don't like when I can't be consistent and keep my word. So at the moment we stop. It doesn't mean that it will never come back, but at the moment we stopped. It's better stopping that saying yes, one time no, one time. Grazie, Timmy. Many more great things to come. I don't know. You never know what the future can be. You never know. The only thing that we have to is giving our best 100%. That's super important. Then what the future will bring, we don't know. Pellegrini will have a great game if he plays. I don't know, Sam. I already spoke about Pellegrini. I'm not his big fan. I hope, I really hope that he can do it, but I don't know. I have a gut feel that we will win. Will you watch Ronaldo's debut? No. By the way, I will nearly stop because the first game of Serie A will start. If I'm not wrong, it's versus Venezia. Who's playing now for Serie A? So it's Empoli Venezia, and I took Mancuso in my fantasy league team. Mancuso that scored last time versus us, by the way, disgusting Mancuso. I took him. Let's hope that today he will score. Let's check my team. My team of this week. Who do I have? I have Mancuso. They play Venezia. I will watch that game. And then I will continue prepare the pre-game on the Juventus Twitch that we start at 5 p.m. I know that Cristiano starts at 4, but guys, then I'm pissed off. If I see, it's better for me, to stop a bit, to take a bit of distance of Cristiano Ronaldo at the moment, because today he will score a free kick. I know he will score a free kick, so I don't want to see these kind of things. I don't want to see that. Then I will be pissed off. So Keane is going to be interesting, yeah. Probably in second half. I think Damsgaard for Sampdoria will be a great reinforcement for you. He's in the parameter. He's a player that can enter in that new Juventus project. I agree. Ciao, Recornaldo. Jay, when you get full time to Juve, change the channel name to J only Juve. Can be. But you say when? I would say if. 3 hours to go for Timisula, 2 hours 57. Okay, give me some prediction. Oh, wait. First, Raspadori. Raspadori is another name that is in Juventus Optics. So there are 3 names that Juventus is already trying to start working around. It's Raspadori, Vlahovic, and Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni even maybe in the winter to anticipate the other concurrents, the competition. Ciao Francisco. Hola pana. Yeah. It's better, Anthony. I agree. But guys, I made a lot of prediction in the past, and then we won some games, we lost some games. So now I'm doing the predictions. I said that 1-0 Juve with a goal of Miretti. I said it, I repeat it. 1-0 Juventus, goal of Miretti. And now I'm asking you guys, what are your predictions before we leave and before I concentrate to the rest of the day? Because today will be a big one. Put a maximum of like here. Otherwise, I don't let you leave. First, maximum of like. 1-1 for Max Sortolano. El Tactico Jinx. We didn't do El Tactico. That's why I feel confident. And pay attention when you're writing the scores. Because Ayub is writing 1-0. But 1-0 for who? 1-0 for who? For Napoli? No. I say 0-1. 2-1 Napoli. Tarek is saying that Napoli will win. 2-1 for Juve. Fino alla fine. 2-1 for Napoli. For music only. 3-0 for Juve for Nicolas Golosci. Mamma mia. I don't know the score, but Berna will win for Anthony. 2-0 Keane brace. How do you see Keane, Dybala, Vlahovic, Chiesa play? 4-2-3-1? Yeah. 2-1 for Napoli. I see some score for Napoli, what I understand. 0-1 Chiellini. Chiellini is the Juventus player since 2007-2008 that scored the most goals as a Juve player in Napoli. After that, every time that we went to Napoli, it was a different player that scored. One time it was X, the other one it was Y, and then it was Z. Every time another player, but 2 times it was Chiellini. So maybe Chiellini goes for his 3rd goal in Napoli versus Napoli. 1-0 for Juve for Wolf. Mauricio 2-1 for Juve. Home of Juve 1 Napoli 2 Juve. 1-0 goal of Keane. 2-1 with a goal of Morata and Keane for Matt Tilly. Niam, Napoli are now too much confident. Yeah, maybe they will undervalue us. I used when because I know that they will come J. I hope so. Undercover tags. 2-1, 1-1. You see, I didn't see, except of Nicolas, I didn't see a big score. Huh? I didn't see it, and it makes sense. I totally would be crazy otherwise. I will put you some stickers in the chat, guys. Some stickers. So that you can see the stickers. Beppe, let's win the 3 points. I hope so. Do we have 3 center backs? Do you know? We'll play with or 2, Bonucci and Chiellini. Why? They play together in La Nazionale Italiana. They play together. Maybe it's time to rest De Ligt, even if De Ligt rested with Holland, with the Netherlands when they won 6-1, I believe, versus I don't know what team. Turkey. Or they will play the 3 together. But defense is okay. Whatever we play, it's the fullbacks where we lack, and then the midfield. And missing Chiesa and Dybala, mamma mia, it's hard. It's hard. A last one and then we stop. Yeah, last one and then we stop. Antonio. Beppe, what do you think of the chance of Rovella, Fagioli and Ranocchia being part of Juve midfield starting next season, especially if we get rid of Ramsey and Texas boys? Bah, we spoke about it. We spoke about it yesterday with Guido. I spoke a lot about this player. For me, it's really easy. Fagioli, and I will repeat what Guido says, and it's also a bit my theory, and then we will concentrate on Rovella and Ranocchia. It's a different story. But first, let's speak about Fagioli. Fagioli, I love the guy. Because I'm a romantic soul. That means that I love the Marchisio stories. This. I love a young guy growing. I love the 19 years old Del Piero that we buy and grow. I love a Giovinco that starts and unfortunately then stops, but he had a chance. But I don't like the exaggeration. What Allegri says yesterday, he was correct. Today, if a player from 17 is doing a great pass or a great control, people are tagging him and he is the next Ballon d'Or. What I always said, so not since yesterday because I saw Allegri or the press conference or the interview of Cherubini, but since always, I said and I questioned the people, how many games of Fagioli did you see before saying that he's better than Ramsey, than Bentancur? And then if you want to say that Bentancur is not a great player, that is not worth Juventus, this is something else. This is your opinion that I can understand and value because you were able to see Bentancur. But how can you say that Fagioli is better than Bentancur if you never saw Fagioli? Then maybe I'm asking me, but maybe you saw him playing with the Juve team. You are a great supporter of the Juve team and you watch every single game. If you tell me that Fagioli is a superstar, you saw him. But if you go back to the statistics, guys, Fagioli didn't play with the Juve team. So what happened with Fagioli? It's really easy. Fagioli never had the opportunity to play last year because he was a player that on Friday he was trying with the training with the under 19. On Saturday he was traveling with the under 19 and maybe he wanted to play, maybe not because he was called up with the under 23. Maybe he was not playing because he was called up with the first team and he was there on the bench, because how many times did Fagioli play with Juventus one game versus a Serie B team that is called Spal, that we won in Coppa Italia, and 20 minutes when we were already winning 3-1 versus, I don't remember what team, I think Cesena. He lost a year going from under 19, under 23, and first team. And actually, he was never playing with nobody. He was never training with nobody because he was everywhere. And he was a talent, and he's still a talent, yes. But he needs now to play a full season. And that's why he goes to Cremonese. To play a full season, to being aware, because of course if you play 17 parts of games or if you play a total season, it's totally different. So that's why I have never said no. And then another thing is, if he never received full time his chance with Pirlo, with Sarri, with Allegri now, because Allegri was a big fan of him, it means that the guy today is not ready. He's not ready. We didn't loan him out to Chelsea or to Inter Milan. We loaned him out to Cremonese, a Serie B team. It means he's not ready. He's not ready. Objectively, he's not ready. That's Fagioli. Then if you speak about Rovella, that's another story, because the guy, we loaned him out to Genoa, where he was already at, and he's playing. He's playing. He's playing in Serie A. Last year, Juventus was pissed off with Genoa, because when, in the second part of the season, when we bought him and we left him there, he started not playing anymore. And Juventus, at the end of the season, they were pissed off, because they said, if we buy a player, you don't believe in him anymore, and you don't let him play, why should he stay at Genoa one more year? You believe in him, you let him play, and then it's fine. And now you see that he's again playing. He lost versus Inter, but he was not bad, to be honest. So Rovella, next year, he can be a first-team player. Can he be a starter? I don't know. But he would already have 1, 2, 3 years experience in Serie A at a really young age. Totally different than Fagioli. What about Ranocchia? I was impressed. Really impressed. But also him. Calma. Let him train and let him come back. And don't forget, and it's hard what I'm going to say to you guys, if it was the next Pogba, if it was the next Pedri, if it was Del Piero at 19 years old, they would play. They would play. They would not go in Serie B to be on loan. They have growth margin, yes, but today they are not ready. Miretti, I talk about Miretti. I talk about Mattias Soulé. I talk about the winter. Great perspective, great talents, but I will never tell you, play Soulé today. Play Miretti today, because they will change the destiny of Juve. No, they have un percorso, a journey to do, and that doesn't mean we have to wait until 25. That's it. Aldo, I didn't support him while he was at Juve. Now I care less about, I care even less about Ronaldo. I don't know about who you are speaking, but Ronaldo. But traditionally, why Juve fans have been subjected to chants referring to crime, poverty, eruption of Vesuvius, and cholera outbreaks in the city. Why Napoli have been subjected? Why? But it's because of football. Football is making people crazy. It's the same here on the channel. People, they enter and they say, your club is finished. Some say Penaldo, some say Pessi, Dybala is a shit, and then so on. People are going crazy for football, and they have no respect of humans. You can be angry, you can scream, you can shout, of course, because it's a passionate game. The fire is burning in you. but you need to control yourself. And I'm against Juve fans, Inter fans, Milan fans that are chanting these songs versus Napoli, and I'm against the Napoli fans that are chanting racist things versus Keane, or saying that there is one thing worse than the virus, it is Juventus, or the virus is called Juventus, you know? I don't like that. Support your team. Support your team instead of insulting the other one. You know, it's like now, home of Juve is speaking too much about Bruno Fernandes, about Ronaldo, and this kind of thing is starting to annoy the people in the chat. Guys, home of Juve. If you want, you go, because in 45 minutes they will play, and there is a really great YouTuber, much better than me. It's called Mark Goldbridge. He will do the watch along of Manchester United with Cristiano Ronaldo. That's why you have to go. Then, if you support your team instead of going to other teams and annoy the people. This is the home of Juve, like your name is called, but I'm speaking in general. This is a Juventus channel, so this is why people are stupid. That's why they sing against Napoli, and Napoli are stupid because they are singing again. People are stupid. It's the humankind to be disgusting. Football chants are a bit too much today. We should have respect for each other. That's what I'm always said since the beginning. Then of course you win. You have a difference between football chants that are disgusting, and then you have football banter. I always laugh with other teams, but I respect them as well. You know, I was in the stadium. We won versus Milan, and all the Juve supporters, they were saying Milan merdale, Milan merdale. You know, it's a banter. It's fine. I accept when other teams are chanting that because they won versus Juve. I have no problem, and I accept, and I'm not smiling because I'm pissed off, but I accept, and I go home, and and it's fine. There is a difference between banter and then really offensive, when you're targeting a guy, a kid, a team, a community of supporters, a region, a religion. Pay attention. Bah. That's what I wanted to say. But yeah, it's about respect, but it's also about banter. You know, I laugh when people are calling Juventus, you know, like Rubentus and these kind of things. I have no problem. It's banter. It's okay. It's okay. At the end, we won 38 Scudetti. You can say whatever you want. But it is what it is, guys. Now I will concentrate on the rest. I already tell you, in 1 hour 45 I will be on the Juventus channel, the official one of Juve, pre-game, and then watch along during 2 hours, and then we start here immediately with the post-game, hopefully with a win. Grazie Optin, grazie Bilbek, grazie SM Information, Nipun Sohail. Ciao Sohail. Ciao Anish. Ciao Ashton, home of Juve, Enlightened Bus, Rambo, George Cenuda, my friend, Ehrenman, Ricolnaldo, Aldo. Ciao a tutti, grazie.